pump. Yeah, that was too much, man. That was too much. Too much, too fast, as you can see. Even with those heavy hitters on the board, man, it was just too much, too fast for him. Very nice. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. What are we looking at tonight? Well, I was kind of playing around with a lot of different stuff. I was even looking at the dreaded alchemy decks. Don't worry, I'll spare you those for right now. But if you're interested in alchemy decks, leave a comment saying I wouldn't throw my phone into a volcano if I saw an alchemy deck. Maybe we'll do one. But tonight, I had an idea. There's a couple of good soldiers. There's a couple of good tokens. I wanted to kind of look at the soldier deck because I've actually been getting beat by this pretty consistently. And I wanted a quick way to get out of gold. I ended up in like gold 1 after reset because I didn't really push till mythic. So this actually did the job very, very nicely with a couple of modifications and a couple of updates from Phyrexia. So before we get into this one, very effective deck here, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what that is? Do you know what I need you to do for me? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press the like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by a YouTube werewolf. It's gonna happen. He's just gonna rip you apart. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We can join us live and in person, see all these decks built. You could see all the failed decks that I built last night and then finally ended up on a good one like this one. And of course, you could check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. Everything that we have is going on there. You can help get advice, ideas, anything there. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that we build are available down below on our AetherHub. So if you want to get a copy of this deck, you got to follow that AetherHub link. That'll take you right there. So what are we talking about when we talk about Azorius soldiers? Really not too much Azorius, but we are trying to trigger tokens and we are trying to trigger a couple of things here. So recruitment officer, great early card, and it also lets you get soldiers off the deck very, very easily. With a mana value 3 or less, that's pretty much everything we have. We only have 7 cards that are higher than 3, which, generally speaking, you're going to be able to get that. So late game, it has a little bit of a payoff. Middle to late game's got more payoff, and it's pretty aggressive early on, especially boost up. Yodian Frontliner is another great card. Why? Because this one can swing in it no matter what mana you have available. It's always able to go in. The Unearth is white, which is really nice. And when you swing in it, somebody else gets +1/+1. So any one of these, they're both uncommon. Any one of these, if you like one more than the other, go for it. Now, I chose for removal here. I chose for Destroy Evil. Now, you might think, well, there's other good targeted removal. There is. There's always Soul Transfer in case you want to throw black into it and recommend that I put Soul Transfer in my deck. That's always fun. But the reason I kind of did this one is there's a lot of super effective enchantments in the game right now. There is, of course, Selesnya enchantments, which apparently is just never going away. A lot of lockouts, ossification. There's a lot of different things that are super effective for hitting enchantments. So I kind of like that flexibility, and I like being able to pop out a Archangel of Demon of Archfiend of the Dross, a Sheldred, obviously a Phyrexian Obliterator. Some of those big black cards that are kind of becoming all the rage nowadays, being able to just knock them out specifically. I don't really need to deal with small cards because all of our little attackers would usually do that. Now, one thing that people forget about this card, it's being used a lot, especially in Selesnya Poison, in Mono White Poison, or I've used it a whole bunch, even in pretty much any deck. So a 2-drop Double Strike is already good. Double Strike is one of the most deadly abilities in the game. Throwing Toxic on there as well is just an even bigger improvement. And I think we're forgetting something here. This is a soldier. So he is able to be pulled out by Recruitment Officer. He's able to be pulled out by all these soldier abilities that we have from the previous game. There's actually quite a few soldiers in white from the new sets. You can actually play around with, they're all in white here. So you can Might Overseer, Zealous Zealot, Porcelain Zealot, there's actually quite a few options to choose from. He's probably the best, but don't discount the soldiers from the new set. Now, Skrell's Hive, if we're going to go toxic, let's put a little bit of toxic pressure on. The number one way I want to do is go over the top with damage, obviously, being attacking. But putting a steady flow of Skrell's Hive and Jawbone Duelist, we kind of have a ticking clock. They can't kind of just turtle in there, especially if we're swinging in. And of course, double striking somebody that has that's beefed up and has lifelink on each one if they have 3 more poison. Yeah, that can really, really push the tempo on it. And let's say we want more of them. Well, guess what? We're going to overload the line. We're just going to absolutely flood them with tokens. That's why we're going to have Mondrak here. We're going to get to those combos later. So Skrell's Hive is really nice. I don't really mind losing that life. The point is that you're going to gain it back with all the mites that are attacking. We want to move fast with this deck. This really is kind of an aggro situation here. Thalia, Guardian of Throbbing, actually will slow down any kind of opponent that we're up against right there. Again, early in the game, non-creature spells cost 1 more. We don't really have that many non-creature spells. We're mostly creature-based. Pretty much almost entirely creature-based, which is useful, especially with Thalia. First Strike, dealing with a lot of incoming threats that we can pop out immediately. And we can kind of slow down the opponent a little bit. Always really useful card to have on hand. Valiant Vet, better than the other Yodian officer right there. I know some people say, well, that one's stronger. No, Valiant Vet is where it's going to be at right there. That is going to charge up all your soldiers, which is good. Yeah, Yodian Tactician, I don't like her. I prefer Valiant Vet. 1/1 to every other soldier. Then, of course, he's got the middle to late game ability of exile him and pump everybody up, which is extremely useful when you combine that and then of course put it again with Fortified Beach. Really, really powerful swings in you can get right there. So again, we're still in 2 drops, so all in all, very, very, very cheap to get really aggressive stuff going on. That's why I really call it an aggro. It has some late game abilities, but early on, if they're not trying to slow you down, especially it's hard to with Thalia's out. If they're not slowing you down, they're going to get hit hard. Harbin, Vanguard, Aviator. This is a 1-drop win con right here. I mean that. I've been 1-drop win con by this a few times. Maybe you have too. 1 blue, 1 green, 3/2 flying. Whenever you attack with 5 or more soldiers, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain flying until the end of turn. If you have 5 soldiers ready to swing in, you can drop in and attack. All of them are going to get beefed up and fly. Generally, they can't even stop that. Now, he doesn't even need to be attacking. A lot of people go, no, he needs to attack to do. No, he just needs to be there. So play him, attack with a bunch of soldiers, boom. You're absolutely swarming everyone in over the top. Generally, nobody has that many flyers. Extremely, extremely useful. Just an absolute Chad of a card here. Like I said, felt myself in a good position in the game, and then all of a sudden somebody drops this and swings in with a full board, and it's like, all right, well, I'm done. So absolutely useful card here. You want to put 4 of him. He's absolutely worth the rares. And we're not really using that many rares going in. We're pretty low on them. Skystrike Officer is another great one here to make sure that we have the flow of cards into our hand, especially after we're going to generate a lot of token soldiers. 1 blue, 2/2, 2/3. Whenever Skystrike Officer attacks, create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. It's going to create a little Yodian robot there. Then, of course, you can tap 3 untapped soldiers you control, draw a card. The trick to this, guys, after their attack or during their attack, if you've declared blockers with everybody, say, okay, I've declared 3 blockers here, tap all of them. After the declaration's made, tap all of them, draw the card, then you lose them. They're going to die anyways. They might as well feed you cards, and you're basically getting double card draw every turn. Or at the end of your turn, if they didn't attack, on their end step, because you don't have to play this you can play it as an instant, it's not just a sorcery. As long as you can tap those untapped soldiers, you can draw an extra card. Very, very good in getting a steady flow of cards into your hand. Now, here's where we start getting into nice combo territory on the high end. Here are 4 drops here. These are only 3 drop. Mondrak, Glory Dominus, fantastic. 2 white and 2 4/4 legendary creature for Phyrexian Horror. You know I love this card. Anything that's going to give me more tokens on the board. If one or more creatures, token creatures you can or create under your control, create twice that many. Skystrike creates 2. Fantastic stuff right there. And then, of course, sacrifice 2 other artifacts and/or creatures. Put an indestructible counter on Mondrak, Glory Dominus. What does that mean? That means that the more stuff we have, like Skystrike, you could swing in with Skystrike. He'll immediately make 2 creature tokens, and Mondrak can be made invincible if you have the 1 mana or the Phyrexian Life to pay right there, because the amount of double of artifacts and tokens that they're going to make and creatures is just going to make it very, very easy to get that guy invincible right there, which is extremely useful. Then, of course, we're going to finish off with 4. I think we've got to go 4. Mural Shield of Argabe. She has won me so many games. 1 white, 3/3/4, Legendary Human Soldier. During your turn, if your opponents can't cast spells, activate abilities, or artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Guys, I cannot tell you how much that shuts down, especially with, she's like a super Talia. She's just ripping people. Then, not only that, she stops everyone from doing stuff on your turn or activating stuff like that, nonsensical stuff like that. Whenever she attacks, create X 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature tokens, where X is the number of soldiers you control. They don't even need to be attacking. As long as she's attacking, the number of soldiers we control, she's going to create X. If we have 5 soldiers, she's going to create 5. If we have Mondrak and Mirel, guess what? That's 10. That's too many. Charging all of them up with Valiant Veteran, even if Valiant Veteran dies, as long as he's not exiled, we can give them all the +1/+1. Then, of course, if Harbin, if we attack for 5 or more, we're going over the top. You can see how this ramps out of control very quickly. We got to put some better mana fixing on here. I don't know why I didn't do the mana better than this. The main thing that I want to tell you is Fortified Beachhead is what you're going to run right there. Fortified Beachhead is a fantastic card right here. I only put 2 of them. You could put 3 or more. I just don't feel like spending the rares. And I'm fine with that. Enters the battlefield. You may reveal a soldier from your hand. No problem. I don't care. It enters tap unless you reveal a soldier this way, or you control soldier. It's almost always going to come in untapped. You can pay 5 and tap it, and all of a sudden everybody gets 5 or more. Everyone forgets this card. It's a sleeper. Everyone forgets about it, and it pumps everyone up with superpowers. Of course, we can put 2 Adhikar Wastes. We can put Seachrome Coast, and we can put Deserted Beach in there too. That's fine. That'll help kind of fill it out. So mana, of course, is always going to be the taste. You kind of want to move faster, so maybe I'd go with more Seachromes than I would Deserted. That might be a better choice. I actually have a lot of Seachromes. I'm going to go with them. Well, we'll do 1 and 1. How about that? Like that. So Onward Soldier, just with that little extra bonus of Phyrexia, just really brings it to the next level because it adds that toxicity into it. The toxicity, the life gain, the double strike, and of course the token generation. 29 creatures, 26 of them are soldiers. Glory Dominus is the only one who is helping us out, the Phyrexian that's helping us out. So we're just Phyrexianizing the soldier a little bit right there. 4 instants, 2 artifacts, 3 enchantments. 24 lands all together right there on a 2.4 average. Not too much blue, but we definitely need blue to get in there, especially for our flying guy right there. Our pet, we can put a... Oh, what's that? Okay, that's just a weird line. We can put a Yodian Soldier as our pet. Our Azorius card sleeves right there. That's what we're looking at. Again, not a lot of spells. So if they have a lot of things like negate, they're kind of going to be dupe cards. They're not going to be very good on them. If we look at any alternate view here, boom, that's what we're looking like. Another great one is, I think the Reinforcement is not that. Resolute Reinforcements is not a bad one to consider, possibly going in there, but we're going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4 for our horizontal friends. Yeah, so Resolute Reinforcement, you take that out. Whoop. I hate side view. God, it's just so easy to click in and out, guys. Why do you like side view so much? I don't understand why you like horizontal. Resolute Reinforcement's not a bad one to consider. And then, of course, if you need something else for destroy, you want to put a Valor Stance or a Fateful Absence or something like that, that's fine too. Even a White Sun's Twilight's not a bad idea to throw in there. So, yeah, that's what we're looking at right there. Look at the regular deck. Boom. So we're going to get into it here. I'm at after the reset, I'm at high gold, and I haven't really played too much. So we're at high gold, and we're going to push right into platinum and get into it. Here we go, boys. Make sure to leave a comment. What soldiers would you add? What modifications would you make? Let me know. Would you possibly even add Soul Transfer? It's a good question. No blue. Okay. Delicious tokasia with olive oil and rosemary. That's personally what I enjoy. You get yourself a nice tokasia. A nice freshly cooked tokasia. Freshly baked. You know what I mean? Beachhead, we'll show them that. No attacks. He's gonna boost him probably. Yeah, I figured as much. Delicious tokasis. Light swing in. Nice feta and spinach sandwich on a toasted tokasia. You know what I'm talking about. You get it. Sevis Reader gets it. The finer things, you know? Fresh tokasia in the morning. That's what I'm about. Just wants to kill that guy. Let's try it. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just take the damage. I don't give a shit. Next. Yeah, Vanguard Aviator. He's a fucking turn 4 win con. He really fucking is a turn 4 win con here. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's got some sort of crazy trick here. Tivar? Proliferate. I don't think that's gonna be it. Yeah, that works. That was a nice, freshly toasted tokasia. Nice. Orzhov Phyrexian Tribal is very good. I'll probably try it soon too. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more water. Hold on. That's a good one. I'll take it. See, everyone is used to eating those store-bought Tokaziyas. And they're not as good. They're not as good as the fresh. Everyone thinks, nah, I've had a Tokaziya before. Bro, you totally haven't, okay? I'm telling you, you have not had a Tokaziya until you've had them fresh. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. You guys all get what I'm saying. Baphomet Babe. My type of girl. Alright, let's do that. Valley Vent. Swing out, possibly eating bingo. Alright. Probably a kill card. Drowned in Ichor. What is that? Trail Spell Weaver. Can't be blocked. Whenever you cast, put we have 2 oil cards. You copy that spell. Very nice. Mercurial Spell Dancer, very cool. I don't see people using that. You'd think they would. March of Wretched Sorrows. Okay, so he probably wants to get... He probably wants to get double the amount of invoke. Probably what he wants right there. Oh. Yeah, so he wants to get double invoke off. Okay, the old invoke. Let's do that. Get. So probably put down a black mana. He's gonna get double kill cards here. Move oil, okay. So he can play whatever spell he plays, he's gonna get twice up. Ooh, that's not good for you, Holmes. Hit. Hit. Not entirely sure what's going on here. Not entirely sure what the point was. Right? Do that. Okay. Do that. Right. Still not putting you in a great position. Tentacruel, Inquiry Dominus. Very nice. Tentacruel Inquiry Dominus will definitely be a cool guy. Put oil, he's gonna oil him up. Might. Look at that. Look at that mana coming for me right there. That's great. Great stuff. How much mana do we got? We're 14 in. We got 7 mana. 8 mana. That's over a 50% mana rate draw right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, overall pretty good. Hercule, Warlord Master, whatever the fuck the name is. Fantastic. Let's draw a little bit more mana, guys. What do you think? Think a little bit more mana is good? I think so. Let's draw, oh, it's a recruitment officer. Let's do that. Activate her ability. Put another recruitment officer out. Mana. It's got what plants crave. Brondo. It's got what plants crave. So let's put out Guardian and Throbbing. Make that extra super Throbbing right there. Just so thick and throbbing. Let's push those mites down range. Ah! El Delicioso. Pop. Pop. There we go. Fruit seed soup. You know it, bro. You know electrolyte just means salt, right? Hey, what's up, Yggdrasil? How you doing, Yggdrasil? iCore synthesizer, very cool. Domine, Domine, Domine. Beginning, if you've cast a non-creature spell, reveal the top 5 for each. Play the test, reveal cards. Okay. It's got what? Oh, look at that mana. It's got what hands crave. Sky Strike Officer or a Jawbone. Yeah. Do that. Sky Strike to draw more mana. Yeah. Oh, cookies. Yeah. A man after my own heart right here. He gets it. He gets that the point is to draw as much mana as possible. It's called first to 20 mana. It's to see who can put 20 mana on the board as quick as possible. He's probably going to Black Sun's Twilight me. I would imagine that he is going to. Well, come on. It costs 1 more, so he can't. Well, he can do it. Yeah, he can do it. That means it costs 1 more. So he's gonna Black Sun's Twilight. Domine. Oh, right. That's a Skrelv's Hive, so let's do that. Let's do this. Okay. Brondo. It's got what plants crave. Probably a March of Wretched Sorrows on Mirel, Shield of Argive, I would imagine. I would imagine that that's going to be the play there. Buggyman, 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 Buggyman. Oh, Blue Sun's Twilight. He's going to gain control of it. Okay. Having a Sevis moment? Is that what we're calling them now? Calling them Sevis moments. Mirel, Shield of Argive. Next. Swing them in. Hey, I've been having one all night. You know what I mean? Yous guys get what I'm saying. Hey, thank you for coming, Track Moon. Make sure to tell us where the moon is next time, since that's your job, is to track moon. Ba-da-psh. Just hit the March of Wretched Sorrows, dude. You're good. There you go. There you go. There you go. You got it. Is it really necessary to swing this much schmeat in fucking gold? I'll tell you what, man. Griffin Rider, MTG. What is up, Griffin Rider? How you doing, my guy? That was the wall of fire right there to get us back into plat, and we lost it. We lost it, ladies and gentlemen. Lost the momentum. How you doing, Griffin Rider? Independent MTG, how you doing? Thank you for following. I'm trying to shout you out, and then it said I spelled your name wrong. Rider MTG. There you go. Hey, there we go. What is it to new MTG either, Emma? You want to learn how to string? Yeah, your boy Teeds. Teeds! Alright, man. Teeds, hang in there, bro. Oh, of course, man. Everyone go check out Griffin Rider. He rides Griffins. It's fucking amazing. You won't even fucking believe it. First time I saw it, I said, holy, that's not, how is it even possible? Griffins aren't even a real creature. Not anymore, at least. But he does. Then he plays Magic from their backs. The cards fucking fly everywhere. It really doesn't work very well. But it's something to see. Independent. So you're a small MTGA streamer. Okay. What is my advice to you? My advice to you is I don't really think rank matters very much, my dude. Putting on a good show is what matters. This is ultimately, at the end of the day, an entertainment platform. And if you're not entertaining, you could be the best Magic player in the world. And some Magic players are amazing at playing Magic. And guess what? You see the top streamer being the world champion? No. The top streamer isn't the world champion because the top streamer, the top world champion, best Magic player in the world is probably not, you know, he's just not a guy that is going to, you know, run a channel like that. He doesn't have the chops. So my advice is put on a good show, man. Don't worry too much about it. I'm fucking gold right now, man. I didn't even make Mythic last season. Sometimes I make Mythic if I make a push. Sometimes I don't give a shit. I don't push it. So don't worry about rank too much coming into the streaming scene. Worry about putting on a good show and being consistent. Consistency in a good show. I cannot stress consistency enough. If people don't know when to find you and where to find you, you're in bad shit. That's no good. That's a no bueno. Alchemy is awesome. Alchemy is awesome. Listen, there are some problems with alchemy, okay? But alchemy is very fun, and it's not the disaster that people think it is. People absolutely crap on alchemy. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm glad you were listening, Independent. Luis Dragon. How are you doing, Luis Dragon? Shout out to Max Damage. All nines all day. Delicious warm Tokazia. Max and the Damagers have arrived. Oh shit. Oh, it's MTG Rebellion, the actual people of MTG Rebellion. The sentient streaming channel, I assume, of MTG Rebellion. Tis I, yes. Do some alchemy introduction for Showdown. That's good stuff right there. That's great. That's good bass. Let's do that. Toughness 4 greater. Some fine bruschetta. We were just talking about a nice toasted Tokazia. Having a nice toasty piece of Tokazia with some olive oil. Alright, I'm gonna put that on there. You're gonna beef it. Yeah, get that real beefy. Get that shit fucking beefy like you wouldn't even fucking believe. Get that thick. Get that dude fucking thick as fuck. Alright, block it. I don't even think he's thick enough yet, man. Get him even thicker. Sacrifice 2 other artifacts and or creatures. We don't need to do that. Pick your favorite standard deck. Soldiers? This is this is Phyrexian soldiers, by the way. So, you know. Watch out for that. He's gonna make a might. He just might. LOL. This is mine. This fucking Slaughter Singer is so fucking beefy, dude. He is the quintessential. He is fucking beef incarnate. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. My turn. Goodbye. 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Central. Does time of day matter? You're going to find your own audience your own way, my dude. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Consistency, my dude. And let me tell you, guy, it's going to suck at first. Is what I tell people. Is, you know, you might have nobody the first week. But consistency. The only person who can get away with streaming at random times Yar har deedle dee dee. Do what you want cause a pirate is free. Do what you want cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har deedle dee dee. Do what you want cause a pirate is free. Do what you want cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Know a lot of good pirate songs. We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we will tell you we don't do anything. That's an obscure one right there. That's, if you know that one, that's a deep cut. Ooh. We will tell you we don't do anything. Oh, he's got the Mind Splice. Tell Max to go to bed. I'm gonna tell him to go somewhere else first. No, I can't do that to you. ICPJs, you made my lovely, lovely little avatar here. I can't do that to you. You know where I was gonna tell him to go, right? Do you know? ICPJs tell me on Twitter, I'm living in a nightmare because of you. He hasn't stopped for 2 days. Oh my goodness. Well, that's at that point you're, you know, that's just inject imperfection. Nice. Beginning. Mind Splice apparatus, so he's just gonna proliferate Vivisurgeon's Insight. Okay. Listen, I just point out the similarities between common phrases and songs, alright? I can't help that they go into each other so nicely, you know, they dovetail so elegantly. If this dude has nothing but fucking counter spells his whole deck, SMH, bro. S to the M to the H, bro. If that's literally his whole deck, and it is, it's literally his whole deck, it's just counter spell. This is sad, bro. This is some sad shit. This is a cry for help right here, man. This is you're running Junkai fucking counter spells, bro. This is I need to set up a welfare check for this guy, because this is just sad stuff right here, man. I'm not even upset. I'm just like, bro, you know, this is not good, man. This is not healthy, bro. Can't be doing this to yourself, man. All will be one process when Planeswalkers dropped in? Really? Because you instantly put counters on them? Is that why? Nonsense Twilight. Oh, look at that. Jawbone Duelist. Very nice. Give him the old fucking... Give him the old fucking, sleepy emote. Very, very sad, dude. This is a very sad man here. Somebody needs to check on a family member, a loved one. Just getting hit with fucking 15 counter spells and then mites. No, it's not Jeskai. It's Jank. It's Jeskai Jank, bro. That's just an Azorius control deck. That's just an Azorius control deck, dude. I know he's in denial about it. That's the one thing that I know for sure. That dude is absolutely in denial about it. No. It's a jank pile. It's a shit pile. It's not control. I'm not trying to control him out. It happens sometimes, but it's totally by accident. Man, it's deep in the control closet. You don't want to admit it. You're just running Azorius control. You're just running board wipes. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's do that. Wolf. Don't encourage that kind of stuff, very much. Don't encourage it, man. It's not okay. Friends don't let friends play Azorius control. Alexander Cow. Oh, it's a funny deck name, Mites to Meet You. Yeah, you can build a better Mites deck and not have it be Mites to Meet You, though, I think. I think we can do better than that. As people, as a species, we can do better than that. Alright, one more before I close it up. I've been streaming for a while here. Level up. Schlungy. Here we go. Mites to Meet You. Supamatsu JP. Okay, he's from Japan. Which means that he's got some real fucking crazy shit. This late at night, you get a lot of the foreign players, and holy shit, they're just on fucking another level, man. I'll tell you what. They're going fucking hard in the paint. Might get hit with the cut down, let's see. That's fine if it does. You gotta expect it, you know? You gotta expect it. Ashnod's Retriever. Okay, you got a million fucking mana here. Might get another hit with a removal. That's fine too. You gotta expect it. Boom. No blocks. Schlop. Bop. One of those. We're gonna want to go schlop. And then he's out of there. See? That's the main thing that you're gonna want right there. That's what you're gonna want to do. You want to do that. Dorime. Alright, fine. You guys convinced me. One more. Because I had fun that time. Fine. But then we're raiding somebody, okay? What do y'all want to raid? Let's decide this now, because I don't want to sit here waiting. We're gonna raid the partner. My man has been going live at fucking 4 a.m. What's his name? We could raid Mojo. We could raid Bassy Bunny. Oof. Dirty 88. Dirty 88. Dorime. Okay, is this a fight deck? Probably. Anytime I see Golgari colors anymore, I'm assuming it's an Obliterator fight deck. It's a fucking fight club deck. I'm going to put down 2 Jawbones and then a Morel. Because I think that he's going to try to play a lot of... Oh, fight rigging before there's anything else to fight? That's suspicious, man. Is this a tracks of fight rigging shit? We'll see. Let's keep the You know what? Fuck that fight rigging, man. Don't fucking let me get off like that. I'm fucking about that shit. Hater's never been about that shit. Yeah, I've seen too many of these attracts of fight rigging tricky shits, man. Probably the kill. That is the Terror Sunder. That's fine. Mirel, Shield of Argive. Boom. Okay. Alright. What's he gonna run? And he's out of there. D8. Yeah, the fight, you gotta pop the fight rigging, man. You gotta get rid of that right away. You gotta stop that. You can't have people rigging their fights on this. It's illegal. All right, one more. Again, a lot of mana in the early game here. But decent plays. H4-1. Interesting name. Let's do Yodian Frontliner. Let's tally it before we hit Harbin. Push. Boof. Okay. Vindictive Flame Stoker. Drop Sea Chrome. Yeah, okay. Glory Dominus, not a bad one to drop next. What's he gonna throw down? Burn it out. Oil. Yeah, they always try to kill that guy. They know he's fucking cut. They know he's fucking like that. Mondak. Push. Hit. Mondrak, sorry. Always reminds me of Mandrake from Dexter's Lab. Next, no attacks, end turn. Remove an oil. Swing it. There you go, buddy. Pass. No blocks. Pass. Pop. Sheldressy. My turn. It's a mana. Hit, 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 hit. Okay. He's not in good shape. He can swing in with 6, but I don't think he can burn out everything he needs here. Let's find out. Vraska. Betrayal Sting. I don't think that's going to help. I don't think that's going to help, homeboy. Hit. Resolve. Let's do that. Pump. Yeah, that was too much, man. That was too much. Too much, too fast, as you can see. Even with those heavy hitters on the board, man, it was just too much, too fast for him. Very nice. Not Jake Paul. Boom. Topical. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it right there for tonight, guys. We're gonna send you on all down the way. What's up, Harry OXOXO LT Watts? What's up, Lieutenant Watts? Zathargo Strife, guys. Tom Berry, Zeno, Yggdrasil, Zach, Somniac, Griffin Rider, Icario Oliveira, Lisa Bay, Black Magic, Diala Jambe, Trexodactyl, Buggerman, Paradabo. All y'all, thank you all for coming tonight. All the guys. I've been Jay Villainy. You've been great. The word of the day is soldier on. Soldierness. Goodbye.